Alrighty, so you're done with your counterclaim paragraph and you're ready finally for your conclusion paragraph. This has nothing to do with your Noodle Tool note cards. At this point, you've pasted all of the Noodle Tool note cards that you want to use into your paper outline. Okay, what this is all about is just reminding us of your important points, wrapping up, and just echoing your thesis. Okay, restate and reword your thesis statement from your introduction, but don't just copy and paste it word for word. That's really awkward when that happens in a paper. The reader's like, wait, did they literally just copy this word for word? It confuses readers and it makes you sound a little bit young. It's kind of like a third grader type of thing to do. At this point, we expect you to reword your thesis in a whole different way, but still make the same point. So I'm just going to scroll back up to my thesis statement. So, and remember, obviously I need to choose one of them. You can't have either or like I did. That was just for the demonstration purposes. But in general, here's my thesis statement. This charity, Possibilities Humane Society of Greater Akron, is a charity worthy of support because it's a no-kill shelter, it's financially responsible, and without donations, animal-based charities cannot exist. So, it's worthy of support is my main idea, and then I have my 3 reasons. So if I scroll back down, I need to reword that. And I'm going to say something like, Possibilities is an excellent charity. You want to add some of these types of things in a little bit because I think that makes you sound like you really are a proponent of your charity. Is an excellent charity and is deserving of support. Not only is it a shelter that refuses to euthanize its animals, but also, anytime you say not only, you must follow it with but also. Not only is it a shelter that refuses to euthanize its animals, but it is also a fiscally responsible charity. Fiscal and fiscally means financial. It's the same idea. So it is also a fiscally responsible charity. Furthermore, it would not exist without donations. I don't like that. Furthermore, it would not be able to do its incredible life-saving work without donations. Okay, now I've pretty much reworded my thesis. I need to make a general overall statement reminding readers why it's an important issue or why it's a worthwhile charity. Remember, the issue that my charity deals with is animal abuse. I need to kind of remind my readers why that even matters because I don't want people to be like, well, who cares about that? Well, I don't even want to donate to this charity because I don't care about the problem that it helps. You want your readers to care about the problem so that they'll be compelled to donate to your charity. So I already had said what my problem was. Remember, I said in the world today, we're faced with an ever-growing issue of suffering that seems to impact all walks of life, not the least of which are the defenseless animals around us who, without our help, will continue to be in dire need. So I've already kind of said what the problem is. I want to just remind my readers. Animals cannot help themselves. They are the voiceless among us. They are the voiceless among us. And their suffering is real and it matters. And I want to leave it on a note to my readers that they actually can change the suffering. I want to bring it back to my charity, in other words. Possibilities combats this issue. And animals cannot help themselves. They are the voiceless among us, and their suffering is real and it matters. Possibilities combats this issue. And this charity makes a difference for the I want to say like the animals who can't help themselves. For animals who cannot help themselves. Okay, and that's it. You don't end on any type of note, and you should donate, anything like that. Don't talk to your audience like that. Okay, you're not doing a commercial, so don't say something like, be sure to donate today. Don't say anything like that because that makes it sound a little informal, and this needs to have a very formal tone. So I'm just going to reread my conclusion. I might come back and edit it a little bit later. Possibilities is an excellent charity and is deserving of support. Not only is it a shelter that refuses to euthanize its animals, but it is also a fiscally responsible charity. Furthermore, it would not be able to do its incredible life-saving work without donations. Animals cannot help themselves. They are the voiceless among us, and their suffering is real and it matters. Possibilities combats this issue, and this charity makes a difference for animals who cannot help themselves. It sounds like I'm talking about a different thing. I'm just going to say Possibilities combats this issue is a charity that combats this issue, and it makes a difference for animals who cannot help themselves. All right, so make sure your conclusion doesn't need to be very long, but it does need to leave your reader with an understanding of what your whole point was, which is that your charity is worthy or worthwhile of support.